That was a great shot.
So there I kind of like crossed
so
over.
wide.
Yeah, I had to cross over
Yes.
and shoot the ball back at you, but.
So I would say you were both in the right position, right? Because I was hitting the ball. Sean, you tried to do the right thing there. But the thing that it could have been a little bit better is that I took that next ball out of the air, right? If I take it out of the air, what happens? You had a lot less time to recover from that shot. So you cross your feet, yes. Usually when you cross your feet and you're on the run, it's really hard to kind of go back like that, right? You're gonna do some extra step there. So I think let's cross over a little bit more. Yeah. So by the time I hit that next shot, you were still somewhat in that crossover motion. Whereas if you would have been a little bit more facing me, that would have been a lot easier for you to recover for the following shot. But to make that shot even better, if you can bounce that ball, that's gonna give you a lot more time too to get back into position. If I take that next ball out of the air, it puts you both in trouble. You have a lot less time as a team to recover. But if you bounce it in front of me, then it's okay. Even though you cross your feet, you should be able to react for the following shot. So let's try to do another example with you bouncing your dink. So let's try from the kitchen line. I'll pull you wide and try to reset it. And I'm gonna do the same attack, try to go through the middle and see what happens. So here, nice. See, now you're both back into position just because you were able to bounce it in front of me. If we do the wrong way, I guess, try to hit it. So I take the next ball out of the air. Let's see what happens to both of you. See, you have a lot less time just because the ball didn't bounce in front of me. So,
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
The only thing you want to be aware of is once you get to that 4-0, 4-5, 5-0 level, that ball is going to have to bounce closer to the middle so that you avoid the person in front of you hitting the Ernie. But if you're at the 3-0, 3-5 level, it's probably unlikely that you see somebody hit an Ernie. But as you get better and more advanced, then just remember, instead of resetting that ball and wanting it to bounce a little closer to here, you just want to move it closer to the middle so that your opponent that's in front of you can't Ernie the ball that you're trying to reset.
And to add to this too, you can also, if you feel like you're under panic, like we hit a really good shot with a dink, you can also lob. That gives you more time. So the first option would be to reset it in front of you and bouncing in front of us as opponents. And then the second best option would be to lob. And the last one would be like an attack or something that's popped up and you don't have time to react to it.
Okay.
If you want to evolve your pickleball game, make sure you subscribe to Selkirk TV to stay up to date with the latest lessons and podcasts.